Welcome. I want to show you how to navigate in the terminal. First, let's just see where we are at. By typing pwd, this is going to print the working directory, and this will give us the full path. By just looking at this path, we can see that this is the first /, and that means this is the root directory, and we are inside the home directory, and inside the home directory there is the WGTI folder. There is our current working directory. The next thing what we can do is type ls. This is going to list the content of the current folder, and this will show us either folders or directories. If there are any files, that will be shown as well. With terminal commands, there are a lot of additional features for each of them, and those are called flags, and these flags can be accessed by typing the command itself, the hyphen, and after the corresponding letter we would like to access. Later on I will show you how to see all these features, but for now, let's just see a couple of them that I will explain. So if we type -a, this is going to show all the files and folders in our working directory. And as you can see, there is a big difference between the two listing. In the first one, we don't have the hidden files. The hidden files are distinguished with the period in the beginning of the file name or folder name. We can see the same behavior if we go to the File Explorer or Files. And as you can see here, we only have the ls listing. If we want to see the hidden files, we can just go and show hidden files, and this will show exactly the same content that we have in the terminal. So the next thing we can do with ls, we can just have a long list, and this will give us a more comprehensive explanation of our folders in this instance. And the reason why I know these are folders or directories is because it has the letter D in the beginning of the descriptor. This is going to tell us that this is a directory. So let's just navigate into the desktop folder by typing cd, that means change directory, and let's just see what is here. So we have 2 folders and 1 files, and first I know this because of the coloring, but if there wouldn't be coloring, we can use the ls-l or ls with the L flag, and this will just give us the same listing that we had before. And since the letter D is missing from here, we know this is a file. There can be other letters here, but for the moment let's just stick with the letter D, and there is the hyphen, so there is the absence of the directory. The following things can be done. Since we already saw there are folders, let's see how to create them. We can use MKDIR, that's make directory, and after we just put the name we would like to give to the folder. So we can just say folder 2. Let's just see. Yes, it created the folder. If we want to create multiple folders on the same level, so we can just type folder 3, folder 4, and let's say folder 5, and this will create folder 3, 4, and 5 inside the desktop folder. So let's just see, and I'm going to list the folders, and I will show you with this tree command. I will explain later on how to install it, but this is just for better visualization. So as we can see, there is a file here that we already saw. We have folder 1, we have folder 2 that we created up until 5, and we have the main folder. But inside folder 1 we have nested folders. Those are subfolder 1 up until 3. If we would like to do this same pattern or same nested folders, we can do so, let's say in folder 2. Let's just create these nested folders. We can use the MKDIR -P, and this is going to create our parent directories all the way down to the folders we will tell it to do. So folder 2, this is going to be our parent folder, and we can just put other folders, for example subfolder 1, and this will create the subfolder inside folder 2. And if we go further, we can create subfolder 2, and this will be the same way. So in subfolder 1 it's going to create subfolder 2, and let's just do subfolder 3 so it will match the same way. Press enter, and I will show with the same tree command that we have these folders. And let's just discover these. So if I change directory into folder 2 and I press ls, so we see that there is a subfolder 1, and we can see we are inside folder 2. Let's navigate into subfolder 1, and we press ls again. And by the way, if you type the command or even just start to type the name of the folder or file or even command, and you can just press tab, and this will just autocomplete whatever is the closest match. So since we're in folder 2, we are here. Let's just create a file. To create a file, we can create an empty file by using the touch command, and with the touch command is the same way of doing like with every command. Is we have the command name, and after, if we want to get any extra functionality, but with touch we really don't have much choice. And the next thing is, what is the name of the file we want to create. So in this case, let's create file1.txt. The extension is not needed at all. It's just simply so we know this is going to be a text file. So now we created the file. Let's just see. So it typing ls, it's going to show us this is file 1 and in subfolder 1. Let me just show with the tree command again that we have the file and subfolder 2 and 3. If I go back one folder up, I can change directory, and I can just put 2 periods, and this will get me further up one level. The reason why I can use this, let me just show you. If I list all the things in the folder, we see there is this ... and a single dot. The single dot is representing the current directory. The ... is representing the directory one level up. So if we press cd ... in that case we're going to go one directory up, and we can see that we are outside of subfolder 1 now. Since we created all these folders and files, let's just see how we are going to remove any of these. So let's just go one up, and let's see what we have here. So we have folder 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can create we can remove, for example, file 1 by typing rm. This is going to remove file 1. And just to verify, yes, file 1 has been deleted. With folders, we can use the RMDIR, and this is going to remove only empty folders. So let's say we know that the main folder is empty. So if we type RMDIR and the name of the folder, it will delete the folder. But since we know that, for example, in folder 2, we have subfolders and contents of the folders, there are files in there, this won't work. Let me just show you. So if I would like to do folder 2, it will say directory is not empty. But what we can do, we can use rm and r, so -r, and this is going to recursively delete all the content of the folder. Recursively means it's just going to go until it finds anything in the folder. So let's just do the same thing, folder 2, and this will delete everything in folder 2. So if I just list, you can see there is nothing left of folder 2. And one more thing, what we can do, since we deleted the file, let's just recreate file 1.txt. And let me show you this one thing before I end the video, that we can use the command echo, and this is going to just echo whatever I type here. And if we want to get this string inside the file 1, we can just type echo the word hello, and we use the greater than sign, and this is going to redirect our output, because this is the output of this command. So this output is going to be redirected into file 1, and as you can see, there is no output because the output went inside the file 1. We can use the cat command to see what is inside the file. This is just going to print whatever is in the file. So as you can see, there is hello because I just checked what is in this file. And we can do this with longer text. Let's say hello world file 1. And the difference is this will replace the hello with hello world, because this greater than sign is going to add whatever is the output of the echo command. If we would like to preserve the content of the file, what we can do is just use this is a new line. We just do twice the greater than sign, and this is going to add or concatenate to the end of the file, and we're just going to give the name of the file. And let's just see what is inside the file. And yes, so this is just added an extra line at the end of the file. So this concludes this video, but for the rest, we'll get to it.